morning, friends, fans, followers, and Kelly. Kelly, that is Kevin's Kelly. She watches my channel. Kevin doesn't, but Kelly gives him the cliff notes on it. So, welcome, Kelly. Yeah. It's been a while. I wanted to, instead of doing my intro in my truck, it'd been a minute since I had updated you on my yard. So a little yard tour here and a yard tour at the shop, because we got a lot of interesting new items that came in this week. Fords, fire trucks, I don't know, trailers. So stay tuned for that. But first, let's do just a quick update, because I want to get this in. It may be the last time this year for a yard tour, because the winter's coming. Winter is knocking at the door, and you can see the leaves are changing here. Yeah, I mean, this is Brown County, Indiana is considered one of the most popular fall destinations. But I think we're ranked number three, Nashville, Indiana. As you can see, it's still a lot of green, but it's peaking. I think in 2 weeks we'll have peak, but my yard is probably peaked now, because with the colder temperatures coming in, it's going to zap these flowers quickly. So here we go, quick rundown. These guys are still doing good, but see, they're getting a little burnt on the ends, because the temperatures are dropping about 40 degrees at night now. My pumpkin family, I think this is me now. I used to be this one, but that's me, me, Tucker, Clinton, and Hunter. So my family of pumpkins of 4. And then, yeah, these guys are getting a little thinner there, but still got a couple of days or weeks left. These guys a little brown around the edges, but still pretty, those vines, but they won't last through the winter. These are starting to recover from when the deer chomped them down a couple weeks ago. And my grasses, my cat water bowl, cat fountain, and if you guys were watching a couple weeks ago, those little guys that I found for $1 each at the garage sale, look how good they go with my front porch cuteness. Okay, the geraniums, they're near the end of their life. Deer are doing this. They're eating just the blooms. So I come through and snap those stems. But they're getting desperate for food this time of year. So those are, okay, mums. Those are the fall flower mums. I went with yellow this year. A couple more. Oh, Mr. Pumpkinhead. And yeah, these two, doesn't look like the deer got them last night, but they did the night before, so I already snapped the stems. Okay, and then the hummingbird feeder, it's going away this weekend. There's my last mum. The hummingbird feeder is going away, but the bird feeder that the boys made for me, that's in action. It's time to start feeding the birds through the winter. And the birds will be a lot safer from the cats here on this mount. But the boys made that for me when we moved into the house about 4 years ago. Love it. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Sonny boy. Oh, mama girl. There you are, lover. Yep, and then Max is around here somewhere. So 3 outdoor kitties. Here's a quick view of the circle. It rained last night, so I'm not gonna track through the grass to get there, but you can see, I'll zoom in, the deer are eating the blooms off of my mom's too. Those were bright yellow yesterday, not so much today. Speaking of hunting, I'm in my driveway, putting my seatbelt on, but speaking of hunting, bow and arrow season here, and Hunter has gone out a couple times. He's being very particular because it's early in the season, but I invited myself to one of his hunting adventures. So if you want to see that and see if I'm capable of being quiet for an extended period of time, comment below, and we can do that. So I want to show you some roads on the way to Nashville. You can see how pretty the area is this time of year, and you'll see why it's ranked number 3 as far as a fall destination. The sun's pretty strong. All I have, don't be confused, it's still Mrs. C, but I may look like Mr. C because my sunglasses I don't have any in the car. So I do not think that the Nemesis are a good look for me, but we're gonna go with it because it is bright. Okay, look at the roads. Check this out. So Brown County actually has a webcam set up. It's called the Leaf Cam. So you can see like current leaf conditions for people that are wanting to visit the area, because it's always a tricky question is when is peak? When is it going to be peak color in the area? And we're getting ready to hit an open spot, and I'll show you Mrs. C's Leaf Cam. Quiet in the shop today, so I got Uncle Scott is on vacation this week. Mr. C and Kevin are on a little road trip. So Mr. C and Kevin, they took off and delivered a D7. Where to? Everyone, the cat is out of the bag. Come on now. There's no hiding it. They went to North Carolina to deliver it. So lots of videos coming down the pipe of that delivery and what they worked on with their YouTube friend. So I'm going to go see I'm going to do my lot tour, but let's check in with the guys at the shop. Who's here? Jay's here, Tucker's here, and Randy. So we got a skeleton crew. Let's see what we're working on. Got lots of stuff in the shop today. Lots of projects, but nobody working. And HET, oh, I gotta turn the radio off. Don't want any copyright infringements. So HET, got a full, oh, there's my little forklift friend. Hey Tucker, is there anything you need me to move with the forklift? Nope, okay. Do you know what they're working on here? Mason's been working on it. Mason's going to school. He's got classes 3 days a week, so he's working part-time. And then here's another dozer. What you working on?
Stuff I've never done before, and I don't have any help, so I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah?
I almost spark plug coiled off my bobber.
You gotta change all the spark plugs. What's the problem? What's it doing?
Well, I replaced the O2 sensor. It's like in the transmission solenoid. It's like sending. I don't know. It's shifting hard, basically.
It's shifting hard, so that's what you could tell when you were driving it.
The
it was
spark plugs and all that, the cab, all that stuff's just old and needs replaced.
okay.
It's about time. So I cleaned that all out.
What unit is this? I don't know if this has ever been on the channel.
Oh, it's been seen.
It's been seen in the background. What year is it?
95, I think.
95. Do you have a name for her?
Hannah.
Hannah. Hannah girl.
Yeah, it has a bunch of Montana stickers on the back.
It's Hannah Montana. We got it. It's got really good bones. Not a lot of rust. Not any rust, does it?
I mean, it's got
surface rust. A lot of times on these Broncos, they rust on the tailgate, don't they? This one's got a clean tailgate. But there's Montana, so that's where she comes from. Hannah, Montana. How many miles are on it? 186,000. It smells good in here. Oh, I like your air freshener. I could smell it as soon as I open the door. Okay. Can you YouTube how to do it? What you're doing?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure it out before I do that.
Okay.
I look up the firing orders. I know that part, but I don't know where one of those pieces goes. I don't know where it goes. I gotta take that off. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know.
It's still been drivable, but it's just like
Not anymore.
Oh, right now it's not operable.
No, it's been like that since we got it. It's just kind of.
It like all of a sudden kicks in, doesn't it? Lose power. All right. No welding this week? Oh yeah. And you weld, this was your last major weld project, this HET bed. And they've got it prepped, ready to paint. But they're gonna paint this, what, black or something and put it on the HET? But I love, did you cut this out with a plasma table?
The sheet on top was just cut.
No, the CNC equipment at the back.
Oh, Dad did. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't do that?
No. I just welded. He cut it all out.
He did the cutting, but you could do the cutting. You cut some of the pieces.
On this?
Yeah, didn't you? The pockets.
I don't.
Didn't you
I think I
cut some of these pockets
I
out?
may have made them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I didn't cut them out. I cut some of those.
Yeah, cut some of those with the bandsaw.
I mainly just welded.
Okay. Do you like to weld? Is that what you like to do here at the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, see, guys, there's a smile. Tucker has a great smile, but he's so hard on himself. So he's an intense person.
I don't know. Dad can't tell me. I'm gonna look it up. Where's my phone?
Okay, well, I'll come back and check in with you. I just seen what you're working on this week.
Sanding.
You're sanding,
Yeah, I've got a dozer to wash, but he don't got it ready.
but you don't what?
Have it ready.
Oh,
When Crumples will be here tomorrow.
okay. So you're sanding on this?
Yeah.
What's this? A 700?
No, it's a 650 G.
G or J?
G.
G? Okay. Is this your favorite part, sanding? It don't bother you?
Whatever it takes.
That's the attitude. That's the attitude. What? You even got a hat that says it. Whatever it takes. So I talked about all this new equipment, interesting things that we got going on here at the shop this week. I think Mr. C had this on his Facebook page or on his YouTube community post. Well, he's got a tractor here. We don't usually have tractors. I think this is a Mr. C item at some point. I don't know. A fire truck. I don't know what the fire truck what we have in store for the fire truck. All I know is that there was like 7 people excited in the shop about it and 1 that was not. Anyone want to guess who the person that was not excited about it? Me. Hey, Jay.
Hey.
I'm doing a little walkthrough. We got a lot of new stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
What is he going to do with this fire truck?
Put out some fire.
Huh, I don't think so. And he got a golf cart. If you're anybody that's been with me like since the very beginning knows that he bought a Bronco body, a golf cart Bronco body, and so this is going to be the donor golf cart engine and whatnot. It is a gasser, so let's see if it works. She's ready, boys. She's ready, boys and girls. I had to give her a little choke. But we can go do a lot tour in the golf cart. Got some Halversons here in the Jeep Pavilion. It's firewood processing season. So those are going, those are hot. Jeep bodies, oh my goodness, I don't know how Uncle Scott keeps that all straight. And these side load containers full of Jeep bodies for your projects, winter project. Running through some attachments. And oh, I love this golf cart. Oh. We have a stacker trailer for sale. It'd be great for hot rods, or you got a motorhome to haul your vehicles and your toys and anything else that you need to take with you. So it's humongous. Stacker trailer. It's humongous. A side load too, or it's got a side door so that when you pull in, you can open up the door and exit. 60G scraper HET. Ooh, a Bobcat, a little Bobcat. Okay, backhoe. 313, still two of the 313s. These look fresh, these look clean. Nice dozer, 700J, 550K. Got some dozers for you. A lot still in the shop that they're working on. Kyle, our friend, her 450 was here last week. She came and visited us, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we just got her a 450G shipped out this week to Ohio. So let us know how that's going for you, Kyle. The customer's fire truck. Okay, let's look. Ford count, because we got a new Ford. So let's do this count, Ford count 2. This one is still for sale with the safari cage around it. You can own this one yourself. Look at those. I mean, who doesn't want a safari cage with chains to step on to enter the unit? Okay, that one he's going to keep. For some reason, it's got either axles or engine or something that for a future project. What future project? Oh my goodness! Look what came in this week. What is it about 97 Fords that he just can't turn his back on? Is this a 97? Yeah? Okay. See how many miles are on it. It just came in this week. Can you see? 106,000 miles. Yep, 106,000 miles. Clean on the inside. I think that Tucker has been working on, there's a window that wasn't working. So he's got a regulator that's coming in from Napa today. So he's gonna work on the windows. But it's really clean on the underneath. So I've been told, no rust. I think we have an in-house buyer for this. In-house. Who's gonna end up with it? I don't know. It's currently an automatic. Not many fans of that here in the house. So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Stay tuned for that on Mr. C's channel. If I can get the payment right, we've got a buyer. The payment plan. It's kind of a hint. Kind of a hint. But it's not blue, so I don't think that it's gonna be a Mr. and Mrs. C keeper. More to come. I'll get in my little get up and goer. This is kind of neat. It works well for my lot tours. I can get into all kinds of places in it. Because the bike, I haven't told you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh. When I was trying to, this is what happens. I hide things. I have to hide things from my family because they will mess with me a lot. And so I hid the charger for my bike. And I forgot where I put it. I do have the key to my bike. I just don't know where the charger is. So I need to order a new before I have more bike adventures. Fresh off the press. Delivery. I'm the only one here. I was so tempted to drive this myself off the trailer. But it's a little bit, I need to try a mid-size excavator before I go all out with this case. And mean, I've done the John Deere 335G, but this is a little, don't want to bite off more than I can chew. Looks very similar to the John Deere controls. Foot pedals, levers, there too. Oh, DP pin here, got a Pepsi. There's some color that it just like popped out overnight. The color started popping, but it won't last long. This time next week, they could all be bald. We made it through another week and headed to the shop. It's kind of been a disappointing episode, possibly, but it's been busy at the shop with Uncle Scott gone and the guys gone. So I did the best I could, and I just wanted to share the area with you while I could, because it's a really, I guess, exciting time in Brown County and Nashville. It's our most popular season. So it brings lots of tourists to the area, and it's just beautiful. So beyond blessed to live in such beauty. And I showed pictures of the driveway. I'm gonna put a picture of what the off the back deck looks like too, which I did not get around to this week. But it's really pretty in October when off our back deck. So I'll insert a picture here, and I appreciate you guys being here and hope you found something in the episode that you enjoyed. So just know that I appreciate you being here and participating and leaving messages. I get a kick out of all the messages. I think right now I respond to all of them, maybe not right away, but before the next episode I try and get all of, oh, this is a good view, wish I had that for you. You can see it kind of out the window, but I do try and respond to those messages and appreciate your support and tagging along. So if you haven't done so, think about liking and subscribing and joining the journey, because you never know. Some weeks are full of activity and excitement and content, and some weeks are just like, hey, this is what I have time for, because it was a big week of paperwork. So think about liking, subscribing, and I'll see you next week.